Welcome back, heroes. Today, I'll be showing you how to go from zero to hero in Bunker E15 Master Lost Sector. I'll be covering optimal loadouts, tips and tricks, and overall walkthrough strategy. The focus of this video is to create the most low diff experience possible. If this video helps you achieve something new or helps you devise a new strategy for success, please consider clicking the like button, subscribing to the channel, and commenting down below. And if you want to be the first to see more spicy gaming content, turn on bell notifications so that you never miss a video release. With that said, let's jump into the setup breakdown to see what we want for this activity. For all Lost Sectors, Strand is the MVP subclass thanks to the suspend effect. Today, I'll be using the Hunter class and Strand subclass. Let's start with the super ability, which is Silk Strike. And then abilities will be Marksman Dodge, Triple Jump, Threaded Spike, and our stable choice Shackle Grenade. Aspects we have our Widow Silk, which will grant us an additional grenade charge, and Ensnaring Slam, which is an air move that can also suspend impacted targets by consuming a charged dodge. Fragments I am running are Thread of Ascent for reloading when throwing a grenade, Thread of Warding for Woven Mail, granting damage resist, Thread of Generation to gain grenade energy by dealing damage, and Thread of Continuity to have a longer effect from our suspends from the air move and shackle grenades. Weapon of choice here is going to be the Monarque Exotic Bow. This is for overload champions and also safe boss engagements to ensure a flawless run at any light level. I am also using Pardon Our Dust for the disorienting grenades and Commemoration for the overshield from Repulsor Brace and DPS against suspended champions. For the armor loadout, I am using Speedloader Slacks, but this is a personal choice. Use the exotic armor that you feel the most comfortable with. Important mods for this Lost Sector will be 2 copies of Void Resistance and 1 copy of Arc Resistance. The rest of the mods are up to you. Lastly, artifact perks that you will want active are Shatter Orbs. Note that there are 2 Void Shields in this Lost Sector. Volatile Flow, and Bricks from Beyond. Alright, now that we're all set up, let's get into Bunker E15 Master Lost Sector. We're going to head to Europa, Eventide Ruins on the director's screen. Alright, drop down and head into the building. We're going to jump into the cutout to locate the Lost Sector flag. If you do not see the flag, that means that you need to complete the Lost Sector before launching the harder difficulty levels. We will be navigating through 4 small-sized rooms, clearing out ads and releasing imprisoned robots, which will help us clear this Lost Sector. Power level for Legend difficulty is 1830 and Master difficulty is 1840. However, if you follow this strategy, you can clear Master as long as you can launch it. Now, in this first area, this here is going to be our safe zone. I do like to identify a safe zone in each area just to make sure that we do go flawless. We're going to take out the ads. We will see that there are six small ads and 1 overload champion in this area. We can use Le Monarque to clear everything in this room. And again, using our Shackle Grenade to keep that overload in place and away from teleporting. Now in this next area, we'll open the Vex prison and kill 4 goblins from this safe area here. Then we will head down the stairs to face 3 goblins and 1 minotaur. For Underlight Guardians, I do suggest using the stairs as a safe zone. Although the only enemy in this room that will charge after you is the minotaurs. So overall, pretty safe area. Now, for this next room, there are going to be 3 Vex prisons that we need to open. Start by killing the goblins on the back wall, and then we can shoot the first prison and move up top to where it disappeared from. Now, once we jump up top, we're going to want to take care of this hobgoblin, and now we can focus the prison on the left and the prison in the middle. Now from this section, we're going to head right into the middle area here. We can deal with any enemies that are still up here, and we will use this wall here for protective cover. Note that this wall here is out of the line of sight of the Cyclops when the Cyclops spawns in, so you are safe standing right here. We're going to look for the barrier on the left-hand side, use our Shackle grenade to strand everything, and while they're in that suspend effect, we're going to use our machine gun to chonk down that barrier champion. We can handle any of the goblins that are there, and then we can focus the Cyclops. With the Cyclops down, we can then hunt out our second and last champion in this room, a barrier on the right-hand side. Again, using our Shackle grenade to suspend the barrier, preventing the barrier from popping their barrier shield, and handle them quickly with the machine gun. Now, this last room will be the boss room, but we aren't really going in here until it's time to claim our sweet, sweet Lost Sector loot. This hallway that we came through is going to be where we're going to want to stay to kill adds. We're going to lure in champions, and we're going to apply the poison damage from the Monarque to the teleporting Hydra boss. So here, as we get to the room, we're going to want to clear the adds, including a wyvern, hobgoblins, and goblins. You'll notice that the light was white and now is turning red. That is the signifier that the boss is teleporting to the field. Now, from this hallway, we will shoot any adds and bait in the overload champions. We can use our Le Monarque to stun. Note that the poison will also stun the overloads. But I do enjoy reapplying the poison via Le Monarque just to make sure that those overloads do not recharge their health. Now, with that overload done, we can start applying poison to the boss. The poison plus our arrows will do the damage that will send the boss into its teleport. So the first teleport area is going to be directly in front of us. Now you can see I back off of this corner here as the splash damage continues to come in from the boss. That is what makes this such a great safe area for Underlight Guardians or Guardians looking to do that flawless run of the Master Lost Sector. As you can see, we are applying the poison darts to the overload. We have the overload here in the hallway. However, all I can see are the cheeks, so I'm going to have to keep applying Le Monarque to the overload. And again, I'm going to Shackle, even though I may have potentially been able to get that kill right there. I want to make sure that I'm doing this safe and show you how the best way is to go flawless. As you can see, the boss has teleported to the back, and we have another overload on the field. Now we are able to stun and get the machine gun damage, as we can see that crit spot. Again, we are just going to apply the poison, use our Shackle grenade to keep them from moving around and recharging their health. Once we've dealt with any adds and any champions that are in the area, we will then start reapplying the poison to the boss. And the boss has now teleported to the left of the room. Again, we are going to enjoy this area right here. And now the boss has teleported back to their starting platform. Those are all of the rotations for the teleports. Right now, we are going to look to handle this overload, and then we can start applying the poison back to the boss to eventually get that kill. Again, pro tip for this area is to use this hallway, as you can hide from the splash damage. You can hide from direct damage from overloads, from the boss, from the goblins that spawn in. Also, this is why we are using the double void resist, as there is a modifier on that will make Guardians take an additional 25% damage from incoming void damage. The one copy of Arc Resist is for the Shocker modifier, which puts arc pools on the ground from killed goblins. You've made it through the breakdown. You're ready to master this on your own. I'd love to hear about what you got. Leave your loot in the comments down below. With that said, hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, consider liking, subscribing to the channel, and turning on bell notifications. Until next time, heroes, stay heroic, be easy, and enjoy.